I'm sorry for laying us, but I have some thought I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wild gulf between Tural and Alexandria. And while Sojan just knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he became. Indeed, we haven't seen what lies within that enormous tower ever keep. So here, I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work for Eorzea and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy, and the quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust. But the fact remains, they share our own desire to stop Eorzea. Sapan too claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why would you cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Eorzea's mother. Meanwhile, whenever Stepan may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. Well, a fair point, and knowing Eorzea, we must assume that his arrangement with Stepan was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it will be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliyollal. As you say, we have no proof it's really Kakia. But, I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whenever you're going to war or strive for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Eorzea for good and all. What's more, and that is Lamity, I trust you, Eorzea. You always have great instincts, honed from your training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if the settlement is clouding my judgment? Well, if it is a trap, then we'll deal it when it's sprung. That's always the way of it with you. Fine. If you're set on this, then I say no more. Don't you worry, Eorzea. I'm pretty sure everything will go according to plan. Then it is settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Alright, let's head back inside the cave and join Oblivion. And since we're joining the Oblivion Resistance, we can find out more information about Heritage Found, and potentially find out more information regarding Sapan if she's truly the wise, kind leader who she thinks she is. Because after our first interaction with Sapan, it almost appears like she's trying to hide something for us. But whatever it is, we'll find out eventually. Oops, wrong button, god damn it. There we go. Alright, Kafkia, let's join your resistance. Eorzea, there is something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than strike down Eorzea. But I thought he was your brother. Do you really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As a vow of resolve, it fell upon me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, and you and yours oppose Eorzea. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. Are you serious? Oh! I realize this is so sudden that it's a gamble to trust someone you only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg of you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve, at the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going it alone. While gathering ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how can we not trust you? You mean me? My only son is with you, my fuzzy little bun. He's all the reason I need. And if not my bun, I'm pretty sure there are other things I can convince you with. Then, it is decided. From here is a fruitful collaboration. Hell yeah. I have no problems here. Thank you, Kafkia, everyone. Together, we will achieve great things. I'm sure of it. Then, let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Eorzea's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while the Queen Japan is a penchant for going in public, her seldom shows herself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. None of his commanders are privy to that information. If any knew where he is at the given time, it could only be the Queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Eorzea will eventually march on to Tural again. That's when we go after him. The drawback is we have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents will be put in harm's way. There's also a possibility he will leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. If that's the case, how are we supposed to make him lead the army in the front lines? No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned for suppress our father. That's why he attacked Tuliyollal. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him at the rite of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawnservant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of that pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and give you a chance? Surely he's aware of your presence here. At least, I can only guess, perhaps he wants to dance with his wondrous realm, but he won't deign to appear. Then, we'll force him to do so. Alright, so I like your plan, Lamity, but how are you making Forrest to come out in the first place? Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show him absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he will tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliyollal again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tural requires Eorzea to lead his forces through Vanguard. We have Lookout to keep an eye on day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm ready to use regular contact with Yustola and make sure they'll keep our comrades apprised of developments. You can leave the vanguard to us. We'll send word on the first sign of movement. Thank you, Eorzea. I appreciate it. It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zoja to move on, you do well to prepare for battle, and begin by familiarizing yourself with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you Oblivion's main headquarters. And since we're going to the main headquarters, will we finally see Kafkia's real body this time around? Oh, I thought this place was it. You press to know that we also relocate right outside that tower, in the resident district of Solution 9. Talk about hiding in plain sight, like seriously though. I'm kinda surprised Zorja didn't find out where the resist was being holed up in. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Ah, about that! Sven says she'll make it so we can enter without any issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have that authority over the Sentinels. If I recall her correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. Whenever you're ready, come meet us at the tower entrance. Alright, so let's go to the main headquarters inside Solution 9. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when you're working together. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Since we'll be working together for the long haul, might as well know their names. Alright, Godo. Let's do that introduction. While Oblivion has operas all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Godo, the leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me is Nausea and Wake. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with the building for 3 years. Our main duties are civilians and provisioning. Twins? Hey, that explains the resemblance. Wake is a Tawarian name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Turalian and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you! Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So, what made you decide to join Oblivion anyway? Well, about that... We wanted to avenge our father. Avenge your father? Eorzea was his name, and years ago, he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to hope that he would be released, but when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We don't want to lose those of our father as well. They all forgotten about him now, everyone who have known him. That bastard! Even here, he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by the member of Oblivion, hoping to get justice for our father. We joined the order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together, we'll avenge your father. Yeah, don't you worry, we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. And before I ramble on, introduce yourself too. Go on. Right, sister. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while my name is Turan's name, I haven't the faintest of how things are outside the barrier. My dream to go and see with my own eyes our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food's delicious, and everyone is so nice. You love it! Ah, I appreciate Wuk Lamat. And that's us here. You meet the others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts. Oh. Ah, and then Sophia. One last thing. Okay, and that is... It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thanks to you of seeking out Kafkia. She talks about you so much. It's clear now how important you are to her. Oh, Mom, you never change. That is all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Don't you worry, Godo, I will. Well, we should let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Sweet. And Embracing Oblivion now complete. Meanwhile, in Everkeep, it would be safe to assume that all the stuff that's being stored here are the souls that have been taken from Tuliyoll's invasion, perhaps. Or it could be somewhere else entirely. Oh, there's Eorzea and Queen Sepem. I wonder what they're talking about.
ウクラマトたちと接触したらしいな。まあいい。何を企んでいるのか知らんが、国が危機に瀕していた時、お前には民を守る力がなかった。その無力さゆえに、俺にすがるほかなかったのだ。奴らに情が移ったとて同じこと。結局は俺の力が必要になる。違うか。
そうだけど、あの子民は家族だって言ってた。それだけ純粋に民のことが好きなんだよ。だからあの子には私と同じ思いをしてほしくない。
I don't think it's that simple, Sepem.
それにラマチ、ウクラマトの仲間たちは私たちにない知識も持っているみたいだった。彼らとなら別の道を見つけられるかもしれない。
Well, we could find another path on all this, but I'm pretty certain that Eorzea's so dead set in conquering Tural with brute force.
虫がいいのは分かってるけど、今からでもトライオラと和平を結べないかな。
Any hope for peace with Tural? Nope, I'm pretty certain that's out of the window at this point.
私たちがしたことは許されることじゃないよ。だからって家族同士で殺し合わなくても。
ただ一人の肉親すら切って捨てた俺に家族を解くとはな。
Well, he did kill off his second command before he opened the Golden City, so that's saying a lot about his character because he'll go to great lengths to achieve his goals.
父上を思い起こすにつか失望がよぎるばかりだ。ああもたやすく死ぬとは追いさらばえたか。あんなものを叩き切っただけでは俺の長年追い求めてきた奇跡の証明にはならん。もはや俺の目的を果たす方法は幻影とはいえ前世紀の父上を相手に勝利した現連合ウクラマトとコーナをな。
また家族を殺すの？血がつながってなくても。
It's true they're not related by blood, and they're still your siblings and all. Like, surely you could change your mind, right?
俺は俺の目的のために行動する。 黄金鏡からお前が語りかけてきた時、そう言ったはずだ。
And there's his reply. He is clear dead set on his objectives and is not going to sway from anything.
お前の大切な家族とやらを殺すのはたやすい。連中の命を守りたくば甘い考えは捨てるがいい。俺はお前が持つ知識や能力は認めている。よく考えて行動しろ。利用よ。ウクラマト、お前が父親を継ぐにふさわしい武王ならば俺の元までたどり着いてみせよ。もし見込み違いだったならその時はトライオラを滅ぼす。
Oh, don't you worry, Eorzea. She'll be coming. But although, we kinda want you to invade Tural at some point, so that way we can invade your palace.
どうしたら
Well, you wanted a peaceful solution for both countries, but sadly enough, Eorzea doesn't want any of that. Thank you guys for watching this recording session on Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, main MSQ for 7.0 and onwards. If you have any comments, you can put them down below the video as well. And if you like this video, please click the like button, it is very much appreciated. And if you're curious about future content, you can check out my YouTube channel. If you like the content that's been uploaded there, you can probably subscribe. If not, that is alright. But if you're going to, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified for future videos in the near future. And as always, I have 3 projects which are continuing on my channel, which are Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ, Rockets, Dropkits, Minions, Mounts, or anything related to Fantasy XIV. Secondly will be my 2 gachas, which are Great Grand or NA and Honkai Sorrow. And for both of them will be the Lost Belt missions, the trail-based continuance, the companion quests, and of course the future banners that will be coming for my 2 gachas respectively. And lastly, to say the least, Persona 5. And with that, this has been Ravensleep45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.